welcome back to my channel, The Reading Lane. Today we are not going to talk about any particular book, but rather we are going to talk about one of my favorite authors of all times. Her books are simply amazing, at least that's what I feel, and till date I have read exact 20 of her books. And that's saying something in itself. So let me introduce you to, if you haven't already known about her. So let me introduce you to Susan Elizabeth Phillips. Okay, so I only have one of her book here, and that's why I'm going to just, show it here on my tab about the author, and I'm going to read it as well. So yes, I'll just read from here and then I'll tell you all about her books. So Susan Elizabeth Phillips, also known as SEP, has been called the Queen of Romantic Comedy and is the creator of the sports romance, beginning with her 1989 bestseller Fancy Pants. An internationally acclaimed author, her books have been published in over 30 languages. She is the only four-time recipient of the Romance Writers of America's prestigious Favorite Book of the Year award and a recipient of their Lifetime Achievement Award. Susan is also known for the Wynette Texas book series and many standalone women's fiction romance novels. Oh my god, where do I even begin? So I think I first read the book by SCP, I think in 2014, and it was, It Had to Be You, the first book of her Chicago Stars series. And I just fell in love with that book. I think that time I rated that book 4 stars. And her second book I picked up was not from the Chicago Star series, but rather a standalone, Kiss an Angel. And that book got a 5-star from me. And trust me, I have read that book, I have reread that book, and I have literally swallowed that book. I feel like I fell in love. I fell in love with that time, with the author, with her characters, with all her books. She's amazing. Her writing is so beautiful. Her characters are so great. I just don't even have words to explain here right now. You can probably tell from the smile on my face that how much I adore that author. So anyways, as I said, her books are simply great. And I have till date read 20 of her books from the 28 books that she's published in English. So yeah, I feel like 20 is a really great number, and the remaining 8 I'll soon be reading them, hopefully. Anyways, her books, as I said, Kiss an Angel was the second book that I read by that author, and I rated it 5 stars, and I just fell in love with that author, with all her books. After that, there was no stopping me. So in the last, I think 12 years, I have read 20 of her books, and I just can't wait for her books to get released. Her latest was released this year itself, 6th February 2026. And it was the 11th part of the Chicago Star series, and the crowd went wild. Yes. So, yeah. There's her series, Chicago Stars. Till date, it has 11 parts, and all of them are just amazing. Most of her books are rom-com. But it is just not about rom-com. There's of course romance, there's of course comedy, but other than that, there is so much more. There is banter between the characters. There is that emotional growth and the mental growth of the characters, how they help each other. There are so many funny moments, and in some of the scenes you actually end up laughing out loud, and that's just saying something. So yeah, her books are pretty amazing. If I have to, rate few of her books, like in the order that I like. So of course, the top one is Kiss an Angel. Then in the second number is Dream a Little Dream. I think it's the 3rd or 4th part of the Chicago Star series. And again, it's a 5-star from my side because I simply love that book. I have read it so many times. I just can't let it go. It's embedded here, literally. So yeah, second one is that. Third one I think is Nobody's Baby But Mine. Again, it's I think either second or third book of the Chicago Star series, and it's also pretty amazing. Then after that, I think the book I liked is Breathing Room. It's a standalone, not part of any series, but yes, this book in itself is, again, I only have the word amazing for all her books. I rated this book 4 star, and yeah, again, as I said, amazing. Her books are simply amazing. Her writing is extremely beautiful. Her characters are just great. I love the romance, the comedy, the banter, the growth, every angle of the book. I am just in love with almost all of her books. I think there are only 3 books out of the 20 that I have rated 3 stars. The all other books I have rated either 4 or 5 star. And yeah, that's a, pretty big from my side, starring an author 5 star. I usually uh, rate all the authors 3, 4. 5 are only for those which I know I'll end up reading their book again and again. I just know it, because I'll be thinking about that book for the next few days for sure. So that book only gets a 5 star from me, and this author has already taken so many 5 stars from my side. So yes, I would say she's a pretty amazing author, and if you already have not read any of her books, then this is the time. Please pick any of her book. If I were to suggest you, I think I would go with Dream a Little Dream. I think part 3 or part 4 of the Chicago Star series. But yeah, start with that book and maybe you will fall in love just as I did. Who knows, right? Anyways, that's it for today. I'll be linking few of the books down in the description below if you want to, check them out from this link, or if you can just simply go on Amazon and check out her books. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you like this video, and in the next video we'll be talking about maybe some other author or some book, who knows. If you have any suggestion, then please drop them down in the comments below. And if you like this video, then don't forget to share it with your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.